so long in the East Midlands that they were going to come away with only a point to their name. But they're now within 4 of Liverpool and keep that pressure on. They got there in the end, Ian.
Yeah, they got there in the end. And the thing is it is by any means necessary, Arsenal, at the moment with the injuries they've got. And like when you listen to Mikel's press conferences, he's talking about character, showing character. And I think that's what they showed today. They had to stay in the game. Of course, you wanted Leicester to be a little bit more proactive at home, trying to go for Arsenal, but we know our defence is strong. But we needed that off the bench. We needed that because I didn't see it coming off the pitch with the starters, apart from Ethan Nwaneri. So we did need that extra push of Merino coming on and scoring.
I mean, that is a huge moment, isn't it, if you think about it? And for what that means for Liverpool, yes, they've got that 4-point advantage, but they just know Arsenal have continued now, their unbeaten run to 15 games?
Arsenal are in great form. They're keeping Liverpool honest. Absolutely. You would look at that game today and worry a little bit, thinking they didn't create too much, playing against tougher opposition maybe. Are they going to be able to do that? But what they have got to do is find somebody from somewhere to take the burden of scoring a few goals. Marino's gone and done it today. It might be somebody else next week, but it's not the normal names. We're going to have to get used to some different names to be heroes, and that started today. But great impact off the bench. Those late runs into the box is really important. And as I say, keeps Liverpool honest now.
You okay there, Ian?
Yes.
Well, before we have a look at Marino's magical moments, 7.5 minutes before he scored the first of his 2 goals, Miles Lewis-Skelly with a goal line clearance.
Unbelievable.
In hindsight now, was a seminal moment.
Massive. Thomas Partey, I don't know, his pass was really so flippant there. But you see, he kind of gets his foot stuck and then he gets another little touch. But it's the luck. It's the luck you need at this stage. Look, you get his foot stuck, and then he digs it out, bam, he's getting ready to tap that in. So that is major in us winning this game, major.
Yeah, that's one of a couple of youngsters that was heavily involved really for Arsenal, and we'll talk about Nwaneri in a second. But when Marino comes off the bench on I think 15 minutes before he scored the first goal, could you ever have foreseen the impact it was going to make?
No, I didn't think it was going to be like that, even though we've been hearing that he might be someone that had come on and played a false 9, but what you look at him and see is that he's gone up front, he's gone straight into that area where he can be the threat that he is as an aerial threat, to be in there. And this is what he's done. Look where he is. You can see he's in there, and then, bam. When he was at Sociedad last season, he got 6 goals in this kind of similar kind of way. You could see him there. All he's doing is trying to get on the end of things, and obviously we've been told, once you get the ball into him. This is another great ball from Ethan Nwaneri. He just gets on the back of Wout fast, and it's a fantastic header.
Fast to do better?
Definitely, yeah. He's picking him up, and then all of a sudden he moves a couple of yards forward and points to nobody to mark him. But there was nobody. The Vars was marking himself. So yeah, he should have tracked the runner and headed it out. He got a warning. We saw the clip before. He got a warning just before that when the ball came across and it went out for a goal kick in the end. So, but no, I thought the defender could have done a lot better.
Now, this is interesting. So the ball came in from the right for that goal from Nwaneri. For the second, Trossard involved on the left.
Yes. But this is all about Martin Odegaard at the back there, right at the base of the defence there, starting it off, being positive from such a deep area. But then this is fantastic from Trossard, because I'm thinking there's no one in there. Is he going to get in there in time? There's 4 players in front of him. Is he going to get the cross there? But, he done it in the end. But again, that is because of Odegaard's progression of the ball and being positive in that area of the field. And I'm thinking, can he get this ball all the way across those 4 defenders for him to tap it in? And, it's a good finish, Mike.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he? But it's not. This ball bounces just in front of him. How many times do you see that go over the ball? He keeps his body over the ball, his knee over the ball, keep it down and strokes it into the corner. Makes it look a really simple finish, which it was not.
Beautiful. Better movement there.
Good movement, right? Yeah. For someone obviously not accustomed to playing in that
movement,
role.
even for the first goal, Manish, and even this one, obviously we needed Trossard to put a good ball in, but his movement on not making the defender know where he is in the box, Mike, you'll know how important that is something that Arsenal are missing. So then a forward can put a ball in. Can he make a move in front of him? Can he make it behind him? But a defender knows that there's someone around me, I'm danger. And that's what he gave us today when he came on.
Before those 2 goals, Nwaneri clearly caught the eye, the 17-year-old on the right, and he came so close on 2 occasions on breaking the deadlock.
I think with this one, when you look at this one, when he goes, I'm thinking to myself, right, just hit the target, make the goalkeeper make a save. Brilliant touch. Just hit the target with that one. You see, he's just leaning back a little bit there. He's trying to get the ball, get his knee over the ball, but he's got the power. But I just think it was one of those that maybe needed a bit more of a whip side foot finish. But like, it's still a great effort. And then again, that one, you know, the goalie shouldn't be beaten there. But like, I was thinking, Mike, there's a lot of goal over here. I would have probably tried to hit that across the face of the goal. But, you know, like I say, he's 17. He'll learn that, go across the face. Maybe he might get a parry out. But like, look, player of the match again, and somebody that we needed to show up today, obviously, out of our front three. He was one, Sterling and Trossard, but he rightly gets the man of the match. Rightly so.
Good call. Was that the right call for you for the 17-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, you could make...
Mikel, congratulations. Look, you did the job that you needed to do coming off the bench. What was the instruction from Mikel Arteta at that point?
Well, he told me I was going to come in as a striker. Actually, this morning we were talking about it a little bit with one of the assistants, and honestly, it was a surprise because it's the first time in my career that I play in that position. But yeah, he told me to go as a striker, to make sure I go with my strengths. I think I showed it, and yeah, luckily I could help the team with 2 goals today.
Well, yeah, a brace. The first time you're ever playing a striker centre forward. Is this something we're going to see more of now?
I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. You know, it's funny because I've only scored 2 more braces in my career, and it's the first time I scored a brace coming off the bench as a striker. But I think it's a good day to score because I forgot to give my wife some Valentine's Day. So this goes to her. I think she will appreciate this more than a rose or some chocolate.
Absolutely, always about the family. But it needed something, did this game, didn't it? Because it was a tough afternoon for Arsenal.
Yeah, today was a tough game. We knew coming here to this amazing stadium with this team battling relegation, it was going to be tough. But, you know, I think these games are the ones who lift the spirit. Obviously, with these amazing fans behind us, everything is easier. So thank you to them. Thank you to everyone at home pushing and rooting for us. And I mean, this is an amazing team, and games like today are really good for the squad.
Ethan Nwaneri, he'd put that ball into the box 4 or 5 times before you were even on the pitch today. But just how good is he for such a young age?
Yes, he's an amazing player. Every time I do an interview, you guys ask me for him. But I mean, it's natural because he's such a talent. Luckily for him, today he crossed the ball. I've been talking to him the whole season that I needed those kind of balls when I'm arriving in the box. And he has such a wonderful left foot that he put it right in my head, so I could only score.
Look, you have closed the gap at the top of the table now, just to 4 points. How important is that? Even though there's still games to go, got to take every opportunity?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a long season. We have been talking about it since the beginning. This is a long run, and we have to keep the foot on the gas. And I think if we keep doing this job, putting pressure on every single game, good things will come in the future.
Hey, Mikel, thank you for talking to me. Well done.
Thank you very much.
What a time then to score a brace in a game for the first time in, over 9 years? Mikel Merino very much coming to Arsenal's rescue to pick up.
How's Ian Wright doing?
I think he would come out of retirement. You know? Just to put that shirt on one more time.
100%.
Yeah, just even for like 5 minutes, I think he would pop out just to get changed and just try and look the part with his shirt tucked in and all that.
So last season, they went to Dubai and came back with goals. This season, they've gone to Dubai and come back minus a goal scorer. That is huge trouble for Arsenal. There's no Kai Havertz, there's no Saka, there's no Martinelli, there's no Jesus.
Going to have to turn to the wonder kids. It's an opportunity now, isn't it? You know, for the youngsters to be given that chance, or maybe Sterling as well. Trossard, they'll have to step up some of the senior ones. But you know, Nwaneri, he's added features and he's an absolute threat. Big fan of his. Like Mikel Arteta says, he's got to problem solve now and give other players the opportunity. But certainly not ideal. And again, 3 hamstring injuries to your 3 striking players. That is also a little bit of a worry and something maybe to investigate for the club.
Definitely, I would think so. What do you think about the options up front and who they could possibly use to plug that gap? The gaps, actually.
Well, they play really with a false nine anyway. So from what I see, if there's anyone to play there, I think Sterling's done it a few times at City. I would put him there. I feel like it'll be good for him. He needs a run of games, which he hasn't got. Wingers, I feel like, to get up to steam